Alright, g'day, hi, and welcome. Okay, so I'm in the trapping shed. My beaver's drying here. I got him hung up there. I wish I could move this freaking four-wheeler out of the way so I can get all this stuff out of here. I need the room. Maybe I'll try to do that tonight after I'm done fleshing. So I'm just going to do a smaller video because I don't want to, fill up the camera too fast. Because again, the filming is, I tell you guys, it takes up a lot of hard drive space and stuff like that. And then, of course, with a little bit of a, this Christmas season and the New Year's and all that, it's the 28th of December right now, it can really make things hard when you can't upload from home. I have to go to the local library to do that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, now that I got my 64-pound beaver out of the way, I'm going to take my 38-pound beaver, and I'm going to try a new technique of fleshing them. Where's the top? I got the two nails here just to get them started. I got my fleshing bucket down here. It's also a bait bucket, and soon to be a trapping bucket. Now, unfortunately, the very first pelt beaver I used this on, I kind of pulled the handle off. Didn't really break it, just pulled the handle off. But I think I was using it wrong because I was using it like this. I'm going to try with my hand on top and see if that makes a difference. Just to see if I can get the preliminary stuff off. Oh yeah. It's like it's kind of mild out right now, so I think he's going to be very gooey. But I like how it just kind of like, once it grabs, it's like it just pulls off so much. And if this can cut down the time, it's about 1:30 right now. Wow, that just like cuts down a lot of time. I'm going to do a couple of preliminary pulls like that just to get it started. And then the meat's not so friendly to come off, but the idea is just to get them started. Because this tool is a good tool. It's just a strange tool to kind of figure out, how to use it. This is why I do these videos too, is that there's a lot of stuff, all this, figuring stuff out for yourself. Like, take your trapping course, and then you got to figure everything out yourself. It's nice if you have somebody show you, so that takes off quite a bit. Very greasy right now, because this pelt's pretty warm from being inside pretty much all morning. I want to get up around there. This is just to get it started. And it does really well on the sides here. Especially around the legs where it's going to be the worst. And the cheeks and all that. And then, well, the whole beaver's pretty nasty to work with. But you can see there's stuff coming off each time. I just want to do a couple of those first. Might lighten the pelt up a bit. Make it a little easier to work with. The idea is not to put any holes in them. All this meaty stuff. Again, all this pulling and stuff like that, if it was an otter or a mink or, something that the fur singes really easily, I probably wouldn't be putting that much force on them. But yeah, I think the trick with this thing is hand on the top, pull down, and go like that. So I'm just going to get them started. Then I'm going to go to the, oh wow. Well, if it's going to come off like that, I'm just going to keep going. Right down near the legs here. Wow, this is a different way of fleshing anyway. But I'm going to go to, oh geez, yeah, I got a good run there. Ooh, very gross, but my hunch is this beaver is going to take a few fleshings anyway. Very greasy. Ooh, just complete utter disgustingness. But that's trapping. So I'm gonna yeah, just do that maybe one or two more times just to get it started. Okay, I think that's a good preliminary run. Knock some of the weight off the pelt. This pelt's still probably about 10 pounds with just the way it is there. Okay. Next year, if I'm going to keep this as a trapping shack, next year I want this set up really well. Heat and everything like that in here. So I can add light. So, my goal today is to flesh these two beavers. The little guy that I got and this guy. Now what I'm going to do here is normally with the beavers, what I've been seeing people do to save some time is they start with all the legs. And sometimes that can be a little bit tricky if you can't find the leg. Where's the leg? I know you're in there. I know you're in there. You had 4 legs when I skinned you. Hang on. This is why lighting is so important. Okay, stay there. Just find that darn. Where does this go? I can't find his darn leg. He's hiding on me. Especially when it's this heavy. So heavy. Is that the leg? There's the leg. I knew you had a leg. Because when I skinned him, he had 4 legs when I skinned him. You know, and so what I'm going to do is try to get it on there the best I can. Okay, and I'm just going to show you how to start the legs. I hate using the knife for the legs because if you're going to put a hole, that's where it's going to be usually, is right around there. But this thing, you can put some pressure on it and really start pulling that fat off it. And start from the top down. Yeah, like that. Seems like when you pull on it, it's better if you push on it than pull on it. Let's see, just pull it right off to the edge here. Put some weight on it. And just go around the whole thing. Might fight with you a little bit, but yeah, like that. Very gristly. Like I've been saying, the beavers, they you might have to use a knife a little bit here, but just get it started with this. It really make life easier for you a bit. The beavers start feeding off their fat, you know, in the winter like this when it starts getting cold and there's less food for them. So greasy and slippy. So, but if you can get the legs, all 4 legs done first, it does work wonders for you later on as you get down the rest of it. So yeah, I'm just putting some oomph on them here. Like I say, I wouldn't do this to a delicate furred animal like an otter or something, because you would probably just, to be honest with you, just see how much is coming off there. Oh yeah, so this is the trick here, and using the other edge seems to be, yeah, but come from the top down, so you're pushing down on the fat that way. Doesn't mean you can't put a hole in them, but if you can get them cleaned up this way, you're less likely to. And then, see all that coming out, that hard stuff. It's all hard work, no matter what you do. There is no free lunch in life. But yeah, that's cleaning up nice. And get them started like that. Especially when you go to board them or hoop them or whatever you're going to do. At least then, you know, the legs are cleaner, a little higher up. You're not dealing with all that fat on there. Okay. It's hard when you get started because you got all, like, the thing's so heavy. That, yeah. I think he's going to take 2 fleshings, especially if it's going to stay mild out for the next couple of days like this. Okay, what I'm going to do now is now I'm going to go to my, you're going to be going back and forth from the knife to, you know, back and forth, back and forth. Anyway, so now you just go gently with the knife, so you're not putting any, kind of might break it up a bit more, and then you go over it again. See right there, that's where I want. Once you get like a not a fat, like a fatty area where you don't know if you're pushing on the pelt or whatever, that's where you end up usually making your hole, if you're going to put a hole. So give it a couple of cleaning scrapes whole way around. You already got a bit of a hole there, but that could be from something else too. I got to do at least one pelt perfectly. So anyway, I'm just going to keep working away. Oh wow, Please tell me that was all the fat coming off, or did I just put a massive hole in them? I can't tell. I think I just put a hole in them. Oh man. Anyway, see what I mean? Anyway, I can't tell if I put a hole in them or not. I think I did. Or is that the edge of them? Everything's falling around here. Anyway, I'm just going to work on them. Go slow, go easy on them. I don't think that's a hole, but I hope that's not a hole. Anyway, there we go.